We're in the final month or so of the season, and we have a lot of important games coming up. A lot of them. 2 games against the Mavs, and those are completely winnable games. Luka is out for 2 to 4 more weeks with a severe ankle sprain, and Porzingis is out with a torn bicep for 6 to 8 weeks still. In between those games, we've got a game against the Suns, who are fully healthy, but are sitting at the 10 seed somehow. And then there's 2 games against the Grizzlies, who kill us like every time, so that'll be tough. Not to mention, we've got 2 games against the Hawks, 1 against the Nets, and the 76ers. So needless to say, we've got a really tough and important stretch of games coming up. Because, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the standings are ridiculously close right now. The Mavs are half a game behind us, and the Suns and Grizzlies are both only a game and a half behind us. So this upcoming stretch is really important if we want to stay in the playoffs. Lucky for us, it's a couple of home games after a road trip to Dallas. I'll reconvene with you guys at the end of the week. So the road trip was a big success, albeit the Dallas games were pretty easy considering their best 2 players weren't playing. But whatever, I'll take it, you know. Not like it was a cakewalk though. An injured Josh Richardson dropped freaking 30 on us, so that was cool. I think what really helped us out was Eric Gordon and Melo going a combined 6 for 30 in that game. Poor Mavs. The Suns, on the other hand, came out locked and loaded. CP3 put 30 on us in 24 minutes. Not sure why he only played 24 minutes, especially considering they're definitely not playoff locks at this point in the season. Booker played 35 minutes but had 22 points on 22 shots, so we were fine on that front. And then the final game of the mini trip was the second game against Dallas, which was a double-digit win. This time Eric Gordon didn't go like 4 for 15, but Richardson didn't go nuts either. And there's actually a common theme that I saw throughout all 3 of these wins, which I haven't talked about yet. Cade, Christian, and KPJ. All 3 of these guys had good games and really led us to these 3 wins in this important stretch. Cade struggled in the first Dallas game, which is where Keontae having 16 points really helped us out, but Christian had 20 and 14 in that game. Kevin had 23 points on good efficiency. And in that game against the Suns, Cade led us with help from John, who had 23 points in 16 minutes, thanks to him hitting 6 threes. Christian had 22 and 9, with KPJ having 21 points and hitting 5 threes. And then in the final game against Dallas, Christian had 26 and 10, Cade had 19, 6, and 7. So that little stretch was cool and all, but we still have a lot of challenging games left. I'm also got to stop preparing for the offseason, even if we are looking to be in the playoffs. So, I'll talk to you guys in a few weeks. Man, things went really well for us in that last month of the season. Aside from John getting a bruised heel for a week or 2, we are 100% healthy. We won most of the games that we needed to. We even played one of the best offenses in the league in Atlanta pretty well, although we did end up splitting that season series. Not to mention, we clinched a playoff spot. Only 2 years removed from making the playoffs, we are already back. I've been pretty busy in the office, so I haven't talked a whole lot with Coach recently about the guys or going into the playoffs. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've even taken a peep at the standings to see who we're facing in the next round. There's not a good matchup either way for us. We either play the Clippers, who have Patty Mills, PG, Kawhi, Marcus Morris, Zubac, even Hassan Whiteside. Or we'll end up playing the Timberwolves, who have D'Lo, who went off this season, Cat, obviously, Anthony Edwards, Malik Beasley, and Blake Griffin. So we either have to struggle getting guarded by Kawhi and PG while struggling to guard them, or we get dominated in the paint by Cat. I mean, either way, I highly doubt we win more than a couple of games in this first round series, although I didn't expect us to be in this position coming into the season either, so maybe I'm underestimating our guys. But let me call up Coach and see who we're actually playing. Hey Coach, I've been swamped in the office. What's happening for us in the playoffs? Wait, we're playing who? Bye.